Hey, what's going on, everyone? Vega here for SerpentX Tech, and in this video, we're going to be taking a look at the recent spike in Nicehash profitability. Max Voltage actually called it out during a live stream yesterday, and it wasn't a 51% attack because the amount of hash rate that you would need is in the petahashes if you really wanted to do or implement an attack or 51% attack on Ethereum Classic. So that wasn't it. But the spike in Nicehash profitability has not only been in ETC hash or ETH hash, it's actually spread to some of the other tokens. Now, that doesn't mean that you're going to be in the positive and we're anywhere near what we were making mining Ethereum before the merge, but it's still something that I want to talk about and go over. But before we do that, a quick word from today's video sponsor. Today's video is brought to you by BT Miners, and on their website you can sign up for their newsletter to get special offers or coupons depending on the service or product that they're offering. And their new website does bring a number of elements into the fold. For example, it's mining profitability calculator. Just like ASIC miner value, you can see what is the most profitable miner or cryptocurrency to mine at that time. Their miners range all the way from script algorithm to ETC hash, and they also offer repair services for ASICs or miners. Now, obviously, if you have a really old ASIC that parts aren't carried anymore, that might be a little bit harder, but just reach out to their services. See if they have a way to help you repair it. If you can't have your ASICs or your miners in-house with you or at your location, you may want to consider hosting services. Now, while I can't speak to all of these various elements of BT Miners because I haven't had one-on-one experience, do check them out, and by supporting them, you're supporting the channel, and I couldn't thank you enough. But let's get back to the video. So a lot of people use mining calculators. I personally would not recommend just swapping to whatever the most profitable coin is, because that's not really consistent. You want to focus on something that's consistent, and especially on projects that you believe in long term. But quickly we can see that ETH hash, ETC hash, Kapow, and Zel hash or Flux are the top most profitable algorithms to mine through Nicehash. So somebody is paying you via Bitcoin to mine a particular coin on a particular pool that they have set in the Nicehash marketplace. And we can see here on Kapow, there's various choices that we have that we can utilize to pay somebody with our Bitcoin to mine a particular coin, like Zel hash or Flux, Kapow, Dagger, which is ETH hash or ETC hash, which I believe has been added to the overall chart. If I could find it, there it is. And it's not too crazy. And looking at the networks, I don't really see anything that sticks out too much. Now, let's look back at all of them. So around the 23rd, the net hash for ETH proof of work was only around 30 terahash. But as we got deeper into the day on the 24th, we started to climb 32, 34, 40 terahash, 44, and now we stabilize around 46 terahash, with the high only being almost 48 terahash. So nothing too crazy on that particular network. On Ethereum Classic, kind of the same thing. We were actually higher on the 23rd, hitting almost 188 terahash. We dropped down throughout the day yesterday. We bottomed out around 152 terahash, and now we stabilize around 165 terahash. So nothing that sticks out to me. And Kapow, the algorithm's been basically the same. Maybe it might be a little bit down compared to the 23rd's high of 20 terahash, but it's been nothing that sticks out and screams mischievous behavior. Flux, kind of the same thing. The high back here on the 23rd was 10.75, and now here we are around 7.68. But that is not the only way, or Nicehash isn't the only way that one can pay you for your hash rate or for your GPUs to be hashing a particular token or algorithm. Mining rig rentals is another way to do that. You can see here there's 18 rigs rented for Autolycos, because Ergos, honestly, you know, they kind of dropped off. Where's the Nicehash profitability for Ergo or Autolycos? It's way down here, and then Ergo's not too far down. So I would actually be losing $7.57 mining Ergo. And it's kind of fallen off ever since the merge, you know, because again, all that network hash rate had to disperse amongst the various cryptocurrencies, thus increasing difficulty, thus reducing profitability, and things are still leveling out. Things are still getting kind of like, I think the hash rate's leveled out, but as far as price discovery and stuff, that's still going to take a little bit of time to continue on. Now, maybe, you know, like I said, leveling out, but just give it some more time. But we can see that 142 people are renting rigs at mining rig rentals for Dagger or ETH hash. We got what else we got? So ETC hash only has 37. So there's not a lot right now at time of filming, but people can rent hash power and pay you for it, and they could wind up overpaying, but they might see something we don't. They might believe in the project long term, right? They want to get a bunch of ETH POW because they think that that project will blow up eventually. So they're getting a bunch of it. They're paying you on Bitcoin or whatever coin is accepted. You know, mining rig rentals. There's other payment methods available. Or they might be mining a bunch of Neoxia or Neox, right? Because that project has been blowing up. It's been making waves. You know, the partnership with Flux, the improvements or the future game plans, like there might be something that they see that makes them want to pay you in Bitcoin or whatever their accepted currency is. So that way you are hashing, you're taking your GPU power and you're hashing that particular algo or coin. And at least it's a little bit more profitable. Like we're not, like for my rigs that have a couple of inefficient cards as far as hash per watt, it's not profitable for me like in the positive, right? So I'm minus $2.41. Let's look back at it on you know, ETH if I was on Nicehash right now. I'm minus $3.33 if I was on ETC hash, $5.69 for Kapow, or $5 on Flux. So I'm still in the negative, but you know, it's better than what it was directly after the merge, right? Nicehash coins, as far as on the calculator, were a little bit further down below, you know, Neox, Caspa, Raven Coin, and other like projects. So people might see something. They're gonna be willing to overpay a little bit, so that way they get the hash, they get the coin, stacking up because they're probably playing the long-term game. I don't really see people overpaying for something if they don't believe in the project or if they don't see a possible profit margin that is in the short term. It's probably more for the long term. However, we'll have to wait and see. I just wanted to cover this particular spike in profitability via the Nicehash mining operation. If you're on Windows, Awesome Miner, or Nicehash application, you're probably swapping around, or your system's swapping around between coins. That's not really the best or most efficient way to mine. However, you know, I would focus on projects that you might believe in. Otherwise, just let your rigs get rented out via mining rig rentals or Nicehash and mine whatever coin they feel like paying you the most for and take the profit, because Bitcoin isn't going anywhere. And you want to stack as much as that as possible, because one Bitcoin for everybody in the world is not going to be something that's going to be achievable. So get as much as you can, stack those sats. That's going to do it for today's video. Please do me a favor, hit the like button on the way out. Make sure to get subscribed, hit the notification bell to stay up to date, as well as check out links in the description to help support us in what we do here. And I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.